Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will step into the world of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows is the final chapter in J.K. Rowling's celebrated fantasy series, published in 2007. The story unfolds in a darkened world where Voldemort has risen to power, and Harry, alongside his closest friends, embarks on a perilous quest to destroy the Horcruxes, the fragments of Voldemort's soul that ensure his immortality. With Hogwarts no longer the safe haven it once was, Harry, Ron, and Hermione must navigate betrayal, loss, and danger to fulfill their mission. The narrative builds to an epic conclusion, where the final confrontation between Harry and Voldemort determines the fate of the Wizarding and Muggle worlds. Plot summary. The skies over Britain darkened as Voldemort's grip on the Wizarding world tightened. With the Ministry of Magic under his control, fear seeped into every corner of society. Harry Potter, aware that the protective spell tethering him to Privet Drive would break upon his 17th birthday, prepared to leave the only home he had known. The Order of the Phoenix devised a daring plan to transport him safely, but their journey was ambushed. A violent chase through the skies left the Order shaken, and mourning the loss of Mad-Eye Moody. Now on the run, Harry, Ron, and Hermione faced the daunting task Dumbledore had entrusted to them, to find and destroy Voldemort's Horcruxes. Their first stop was the Burrow, where love briefly overshadowed danger as Bill and Fleur were married. However, the celebration was shattered by news that the Ministry had fallen. The trio escaped and embarked on their quest, carrying only a few cryptic clues left behind by Dumbledore. The search led them to Godric's Hollow, where they hoped to uncover more about the mysterious items tied to Voldemort's soul. But the quiet village concealed a deadly trap. Nagini, Voldemort's serpent, attacked, and the trio narrowly escaped. As the days turned into weeks, tensions flared and despair gnawed at their spirits. The strain of the hunt culminated in Ron's departure after a heated argument, leaving Harry and Hermione alone in their pursuit. In the frostbitten wilderness, a beacon of hope emerged. Guided by the light of an enchanted doe, Harry discovered the Sword of Gryffindor, a weapon capable of destroying Horcruxes hidden beneath a frozen lake. As he struggled to retrieve it, Ron returned, saving Harry from drowning. Reunited, the friends destroyed the locket Horcrux, renewing their resolve. A visit to Xenophilius Lovegood provided the trio with knowledge of the Deathly Hallows, 3 legendary artifacts said to grant mastery over death. Harry became captivated by the idea of the Hallows, particularly the Elder Wand, which Voldemort sought to wield. However, the visit turned perilous when Death Eaters arrived, forcing another narrow escape. Captured and taken to Malfoy Manor, the trio faced torment at the hands of Bellatrix Lestrange. Hermione was tortured, and Harry's faith wavered as hope seemed out of reach. Yet salvation came in the form of Dobby, the loyal house elf, who freed them and the other captives. Their escape was bittersweet, marked by Dobby's death, a sacrifice that reminded them of the cost of their mission. Their path led them to Gringotts, where they infiltrated Bellatrix's vault in search of another Horcrux. The break-in ended in chaos as they fled on the back of a dragon clutching Helga Hufflepuff's cup. From there, their journey brought them to Hogwarts, the final battleground. Voldemort's forces converged upon the castle, and the halls of the once great school became a war zone. Harry delved into Voldemort's mind, piecing together the locations of the remaining Horcruxes. He realized the diadem of Ravenclaw was hidden within the Room of Requirement, where he, Ron, and Hermione confronted Draco Malfoy and his allies. A fierce struggle ensued, culminating in the destruction of the Horcrux and the fiery devastation of the room. As Voldemort grew more desperate, he turned his wrath on Hogwarts itself. Amid the chaos, Harry uncovered the truth about Snape. Mortally wounded, Snape shared his memories with Harry, revealing his lifelong love for Lily Potter and his secret role as Dumbledore's agent. Through these memories, Harry learned that he himself was an unintentional Horcrux, bound to Voldemort through the curse that had failed to kill him as a child. Accepting his fate, Harry walked to the Forbidden Forest, where Voldemort awaited. Armed only with the knowledge that his sacrifice could save those he loved, Harry surrendered his life. Voldemort's killing curse struck him, but rather than ending his journey, Harry found himself in a liminal space. There, he met Dumbledore, who explained that Voldemort's fragment of soul within Harry had been destroyed by the curse, granting him the choice to return to the living. Harry awoke to the sound of Voldemort's victory cry. Feigning death, he was carried back to the castle, where a final stand awaited. Neville, embodying quiet heroism, stepped forward and destroyed Nagini, the last Horcrux, with the sword of Gryffindor. The act left Voldemort vulnerable, and as the defenders of Hogwarts rallied, Harry revealed himself. In a tense duel within the Great Hall, Harry and Voldemort faced each other one last time. Voldemort's own curse, rebounding from the Elder Wand, ended his reign of terror. Silence fell as the survivors absorbed the enormity of what had transpired. Voldemort was gone, and the war was over. In the aftermath, Harry repaired his wand and left the Elder Wand in Dumbledore's tomb, rejecting its power. The boy who had lived had fulfilled his destiny, bringing peace to a fractured world. Hope you had fun. If you're hooked, don't stop now. Continue with the rest of Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. You'll find them below or on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in J.K. Rowling's original work. Bye-bye. Take care. Have fun.